Hey, what's rockin', gentlemen and lady stockings? I'm Raven Wells, and you're watching Raven's Real Music, or Raven Kipling. Um, so today, we're going to be listening to the Eagles' debut album, 1972. Um, Now, the Eagles are an American rock band formed in Los Angeles in 1971, with 5 number one singles and 6 number one albums, 6 Grammy Awards, and 5 American Music Awards. The Eagles were on most successful music acts of 1970s. In North America, founding members uh, Glenn Frey, guitars and vocals, Don Henley, drums and vocals, Bernie Leadon, guitars, vocals, and Randy Meisner, bass guitar vocals, were recruited by Linda Ronstadt as band members, some touring with her and all playing on her third solo album before venturing out on their own on David Geffen's new Asylum Records label. Um, Now, their debut, their debut, Eagles, 1972, spawned 2 top 20 singles in the U.S. and Canada. Take It Easy, I love that song. Witchy Woman, the next year's follow-up. Desperado only peaked at number 41 in the U.S., although Desperado became a popular track. In 74, guitarist Don Felder joined, and On the Border produced the top 40 hit Already Gone, the Eagles' first number one song in the US and Canada. Best of My Love, which was made the top 15 in Australia, their first hit overseas in 75, guitarist and vocalist Joe Walsh replaced Leadon, and the album One of These Nights became their first number one album in US and top 10 albums in many countries. It included the U.S. number one hit, One of These Nights, which was the first top 10 hit outside of North America, and U.S. top 5 songs. Lion Eyes and Take It to the Limit, their greatest hits, 1971 to 75. 1976 is the best-selling album in United States with 38 million sold and primed the public for late 1976 release of Hotel California. Which would sell more than 26 million copies in the US, ranking third all time for US sales and more than 42 million copies worldwide. The album yielded 2 number one singles in US and Canada, New Kid in Town and Hotel California, the later of which became their only top 10 hit in the United Kingdom, while also reaching the top 10 in New Zealand and many European countries, including number 2 in France. As seen in the Eagles' history documentary footage, during a tour in 77, Meisner had grown tired of singing his signature sustained high harmony and Take It to the Limit and refused to perform the song. As this was a very popular number with audiences, Henley insisted, but without success. Meisner was then replaced by Timothy B. Schmidt. The Eagles released their last studio album for nearly 28 years in 1979 with The Long Run, which spanned the North American number one song Heartache Tonight, which became their biggest hit in Australia, number 13, and the Northern American top 10 hits The Long Run and I Can't Tell You Why. The Eagles broke up in 1980, but reunited in 94 for the album Hell Freezes Over, a mix of live and new studio tracks, and toured consistently in 2007. The Eagles released Long Road Out of Eden, their 6th number one album in the U.S., and in 2008 launched the Long Road Out of Eden tour. In 2013, they began the extended History of the Eagles tour in conjunction with documentary release, History of the Eagles, following Frey's death in January 2016. The Eagles reformed in 2017 with Glenn's son, Deacon Frey, and Vince Gill sharing lead vocals for Frey's songs. The Eagles are one of the world's best-selling rock bands, having sold more than 200 million records, including 100 million sold in U.S. alone. They were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1998 and were ranked number 75 on Rolling Stone's 2004 list of the 100 greatest artists of all time. And actually, I had that copy of that, if I remember correctly, and it was a really good copy. They did a really good job on that. I'm usually not a big fan of Rolling Stone's criticisms, but I was impressed with what they did with that one. Anyway, for the first time on Raven's Real Music, we have the Eagles' debut album. Enjoy, guys. Thanks for watching. You know? Go! The two are driving me crazy today. I just say?
another year older from too many lovers who used her to ran. Some nights, oh, she looks like an angel. She's always willing to hold you again. So give her this dance, she can't be forsaken. Learn how to love her with all of her faults. She gave more than she's taken. I'll go down doing the Hollywood Bowl. Springtime and the ladies grieving. The lovers just stand there with nothing to say. They got what they wanted. They're packing and leaving. Look for another to love the same way. Give her this dance, she can't be forsaken. Learn how to love her with all of her faults. She gave more than she's taken. I'll go down doing the Hollywood waltz. The Hollywood waltz. The Hollywood
And that's it for side one of the Eagles' debut album. And is it ever a good one? Haven't had a chance to listen to this one yet, but I'm glad I got to listen to it with you guys. I'm going to put up the other side in a minute here, and I hope you enjoy it, guys. God bless, stay safe, peace and love. Don't be afraid of each other.